He's lost 3 stones since joining Rookie to Rocky. He's raising money for a great cause, the Wallace and Gromit Grand Appeal. Please welcome to the ring, Troy Smooth Criminal Baker, the Widowmaker. Gentlemen, a 31-year-old who works for the NHS, ladies and gentlemen, he's raising money for Cancer Research UK, and he loves riding the megabus to London, folks. Please welcome from the red team, Stu, the real deal ALWAY! Once again, I'm finding out of the black corner, ladies and gentlemen, the MJ impersonator. It's Troy, the Smooth Criminal Baker, the Widowmaker. And out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, he works for the NHS and loves riding the coach to London. It's Stu, the real deal ALWAY. This contest is 3 rounds, each lasting 2 minutes. Over to the man in charge of the action.
So here we are then, just about to get underway for the first ever Rookie to Rocky here at Ashton Gate, the first event other than football held here at the stadium, other than football and rugby, that is. And we have fight number 1, Troy Baker against Stu ALWAY. 2 big boys, no official weights for this, but they both come into the heavyweight category at least, I would say.
Seconds out. Round 1.
So Troy Baker in the black against Stu ALWAY in the red. Remember, these guys have been training for 10 weeks to get ready for this in front of a packed house here, and there's a good left hand there by ALWAY. I think it would be fair to say that Baker looks the more sleek in terms of physique, but ALWAY packs a bit of a punch, and he's got through a couple of times there, throwing some good right hooks as well as straight left jabs. Richard alongside me, it's the adrenaline that can run away with people in the early stages of this.
It's looking like that's a really good atmosphere here, and they've started both quickly, haven't they? ALWAY probably getting in the better punches so far.
I think he is. He started well as the 31-year-old, so giving away 5 years to his younger opponent, but he's doing pretty well at the moment. They both look pretty well schooled. You wouldn't think that they are absolute rookies, but that's the way they are, and ALWAY coming through, getting in close through a flurry of punches from Baker, getting to the inside to try and land some shots, and then just holding on a little bit. And I think we'll find this a little bit more as the evening goes on, as each bout gets into the latter stages. I think we'll find the fitness being tested, and we'll probably see the pace slow down a little bit. But so far, pretty decent opening by these two. Still ALWAY trying to throw that right hand, which has been quite effective up till now. Baker just maybe not got his form together properly at the moment, not throwing enough jabs for my liking. And we've had the 10-second warning, so we're coming towards the end of the first round here, and another good right hand by ALWAY gets through. We're waiting for the timekeeper to ring the bell. I thought I heard the 10-second warning, maybe not. So there it is. There's the bell to end round number 1. And Richard, if you walked in here and not knowing that they'd never boxed before, you wouldn't really believe it, would you?
No, it's an excellent opening to this event, and all-action round. What I noticed most was they don't throw punches to the body, Nigel. They all throw to the head. Whether that's as a result of their training, I don't know. If I was in Baker's shoes, I'd be throwing a few to the body. Well,
there we are. That's good, very good tactics. Ricky Hatton would always do that. So what's good for Ricky is good enough for them. But yeah, it might be very effective because in 10 weeks, you might not have developed a total six-pack to be able to withstand body shots, which can be very punishing indeed. But over there in the red corner, Stu ALWAY just breathing fairly deeply, but that's not surprising after a fast start in round number 1. And here we go for round number 2.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So once again, we didn't actually get the bell for the start of the round, but never mind. ALWAY underway a gun on a good right hand he landed there over the top. And this time Baker's obviously been told to get in the inside if he can. Referee calls a break, tells him not to hold on. Again, it's the jab that ALWAY throws, which is effective, gets it through again, then follows up with the right. If anything, just Baker's just not getting enough shots off, and referee called a hold here. What's this? The head guard has slipped back. It's awkward to wear those, and if you get a glancing blow on the side of the head guard, it can just allow it to swivel round on your head, and that, if it obscures your vision, is not a good idea. So back underway again. ALWAY comes straight in with the right hand and does attempt one body shot there, didn't actually land it properly. But again, he always clearly been told, just get that jab out. It's the most effective shot in boxing, and he's throwing it quite effectively.
Yeah, again, I think it's because they want to protect their heads that they're throwing to the head mainly and not going down below. But I would expect Baker to come stronger as the fight progresses because he looks the fitter.
Yes, that's true. We know they've been through rigorous training. We saw the training camp. And it's not just been boxing skills, it has been real fitness skills as well. The one thing maybe they didn't get quite right was the size of the head guard.
No, I think this is going to happen again. It doesn't look to be fitting too well at all. But maybe this is all a tactic, you never know, for a bit of a rest.
It's a wonderful thing, Velcro, but it's not quite working at the moment. The corner man just tucking it under the chin. Let's hope that will be good enough. So just broken up the flow of the bout a little bit here. But again, Baker really hasn't got much of a left jab, and there are the head guards gone again. This is one of the reasons why in senior amateur boxing they've now got rid of head guards, because they did disrupt the fights quite a lot, and also there is an argument that says that sometimes it can obscure your vision, but it doesn't help the flow of the fight, obviously. But what it does do is allow them to take a breather.
Doesn't help if you've got a double chin, of course.
Well, you've got more to attach it to, that's the thing. But fair play to these guys. Stu ALWAY then, 31, he works for the NHS. He's raising money for Cancer Research UK, so a very, very good cause. His opponent, Troy Baker, as was mentioned at the start, dances semi-professionally as a Michael Jackson impersonator. He's not quite got the moonwalk perfected just yet, though.
No, I thought he'd been a bit lighter on his feet than he's been so far. He's been shipping most of the punches, actually. Always probably got more of the punches in. But as I say, you're just looking at the two of them, you'd expect Baker probably to come strong if he gets the chance.
Yeah.
If the fight goes more than a couple of minutes into the last round.
It just goes to show you about the training, though. They were saying that Baker has lost 3 stone since he embarked on this training regime.
Well,
a big boy
he could obviously do with it.
Right, we're underway again. And this time Baker does unload a few more shots, a little bit more aggressive. And now a fight has broken out, and they're both going for it a little bit more hammer and tongs, having had that little rest. Good jabs again, though, coming through from ALWAY, as his opponent for the first time began to dominate the fight, lands a good right hand to the face, does Baker there. And Baker just loading up with that right hand, sort of hinting that he's going to throw a big right, but if a left jab comes through from ALWAY, then it negates it all. But albeit with a couple of stops there, that was a good second round.
Yeah, very hard to score that round, I would have thought, because it was so stop-start. Baker does look as though he's coming a bit stronger now, a bit more aggressive. I would expect him to take the third round. If he does, it'll be a very interesting outcome.
It certainly will, and I suppose we'll use the cliche now, but there are, whoever wins, they're all winners on the night, whether you win or lose, because the charities are benefiting.
Absolutely, and when you're up close to it like we are now, it really shows the guts these guys have got to get in and go toe-to-toe with an opponent. I said to you when Baker took the ring, I wouldn't fancy facing him tonight, and to be fair to Stu, ALWAY has done really, really well up to now, and I would have him just ahead.
Yeah, well, there are 11 bouts tonight. There could be a 12th if you fancy it.
What, you and me?
Any day.
You've been waiting for this.
Any day. Right, coming up for round number 3 then, of this first contest.
Round 3.
So Stu ALWAY in the red against Troy Baker in the black. The first of these rookie to rocky bouts, and it's pretty even at the moment. Baker just roughing him up on the inside there, lands a good left hand, and a good right hand from ALWAY there, gets right through. And I do think ALWAY perhaps is tiring the quicker, but again throws a right hand that just flashes across the face of his opponent. Again, just got to keep his style, has ALWAY. Definitely got the better boxing profile and stance at the moment. Baker a little bit more ragged, doesn't really jab, he's just throwing bigger shots most of the time. ALWAY more of a purist, if you could say that in this. Lands another good left lead there, and now throws another one. The great and the good of the Bristol boxing fraternity are passing by us as we're talking. Dean France has just come past. He'll be able to pass on a tip or two, of course. So Troy Baker and Stu ALWAY going at it. I was going to say hammer and tongs, but it has definitely slowed as they began to tire in this final round. But fantastic effort from both boys. Just got to see who can land the better quality shots at the moment. Baker trying to throw that right hand, but ALWAY, if he's not landing himself, he's quite good at evading the shots.
Yeah, that left lead is very important. He's actually catching Baker as he comes in all the time, which is just knocking him off balance.
Yep, so coming down the stretch, as they say, towards the end of the third and final round, this first contest of rookie to rocky. It's been a very high standard considering they've only been boxing for 10 weeks. There was a good right hand landed by ALWAY there, and then Baker trying to land some more. And there they go, the two of them. And nice hug in the centre of the ring, and we'll wait and see who's won it. And by the look of it, it's Baker who's got the decision for the referee.
Well, the referee's got glasses on. I think he needs them, because I thought ALWAY landed all the best punches in that fight. What did you think?
I have to say I did. I thought he was the better boxer, but Baker has got the decision. So your winner is Troy, the smooth criminal Baker, also known as the Widowmaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, please a huge round of applause to both boxers in the first contest of the evening. After 3 rounds, it has been scored, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Troy Baker. Please, a round of applause.